Okay, let's talk about your blog. But I want you to try something. Stop thinking of it as just a website and start seeing it for what it really is, a digital canvas. It's this space with just limitless potential, you know? It's just waiting for you to create something truly memorable. So today we're gonna explore exactly how to turn that blank space into a masterpiece. So let's pick up our digital brushes and get started. So what's the secret sauce? What's the one thing that separates a kind of forgettable web page from a blog that people bookmark, that they share, and that they keep coming back to? Well, it's not some magic bullet or, a hidden trick. It's really just the artful combination of a few key elements all working together in perfect harmony. And that combination is what we're calling the digital canvas. So think of it like this, it's got three essential layers. First, there's your content, the actual words on the page. That's your core structure. Then you bring it all to life with multimedia. And finally, you present the whole shebang with a design that acts as the perfect frame. We're gonna break down every single one of these. All right, first things first, the foundation of your entire canvas is the post itself. I mean, before you even think about colors or fancy frames, you've got to get that initial sketch right. And that sketch, well, that's your writing. This is the absolute non-negotiable truth of blogging. You can have the most stunning design, you can have viral-worthy videos, but if your writing doesn't connect, if it's not useful or insightful or just plain entertaining, people are going to click away. Your words are the glue. They're what make people stay. The actual process is a lot simpler than you might think. It really just boils down to three key actions. Step 1, find an idea that genuinely gets you excited. Step 2, get that idea out of your head and onto the page. Don't even worry about perfection, just write. And then the third and most crucial step, polish. Edit like crazy for clarity, proofread for those silly errors, and then you're ready to hit publish. If you follow these steps, you're gonna have a rock-solid foundation ready for that next layer of creativity. Okay, so our foundation is in place. Now it's time for the really fun part, adding all the color and the life. This is where multimedia comes in and completely transforms your text from just a static document into a really dynamic experience. Now, what's so interesting here is just how simple but powerful this contrast is. Text by itself, yeah, it can absolutely inform, but when you add visuals, you create real engagement. You're actually tapping into the way our brains work. We're visual creatures, right? So pairing text with an image just makes that information stick. It's a total game changer. And your palette here is incredibly rich. I mean, you can use these striking images to set a mood, or you can use dynamic videos to walk someone through a really complex process, because nothing explains better than actually showing someone. You could even add audio clips for a personal touch, or design these sharp infographics to make data look beautiful and super easy to understand. Each one of these elements adds a completely unique texture to your canvas. So, we've got our strong sketch, we've got our vibrant colors. The final, and I mean crucial step, is to place this whole creation in the perfect frame. And your blog's design, that is the frame. It's the very first thing people see, and it sets the entire tone for their experience. No, seriously, just take a second and think about your own site. When a new visitor lands there, before they've even read a single word, what is the design communicating? Does it feel welcoming and professional, or is it more bold and experimental? That silent, instantaneous first impression is just incredibly powerful. And this illustrates perfectly how your choices create that feeling. A minimalist layout with neutral colors and a classic serif font, that's going to project authority and calm. But switch to some vibrant colors and a modern sans serif font, and suddenly the whole vibe is energetic and cutting edge. So here's the key takeaway. Your design choices are not just cosmetic. They absolutely have to match the personality of your content. So there you have it. That's our digital canvas. It all starts with that unshakable foundation of well-crafted posts. Then it comes alive with the color and texture of engaging multimedia. And it's all held together by the perfect frame, a cohesive design that really speaks your language. Look, every single one of these elements, the words, the images, the layout, it's a tool in your creative arsenal. Your blog is your canvas, and it's primed and it's ready for you to make your mark. So the only question left is, what kind of masterpiece are you going to create?